Hi, blessings. How you doing? I'm here, just setting the hashtags. How you been doing? My eye's a bit swollen. Hello, Christina. I'm here. I'm just doing something on my laptop. How you been doing, girls? I'm going to do some channeled messages, so you can ask your questions if you want. I'm fine. I'm just kind of on my laptop here trying to copy and paste the details from the previous life and then just kind of mm, just save it onto the new life. Do you think the reason why Lee's not talking to me because he is irritate what? Because what? Because he's irritating me. Yeah, I'll just have a look in a bit. Hold on. Let me just put the hashtags. Hashtags. I actually enjoy doing readings like this a lot better because I don't have to shuffle cards. I can just talk whatever comes up to my head. And if it makes sense to you guys, if you find it helpful, then that's great. So we need to start in some order here. Blessings is first. Good to see you. So people, my eyes like this because I got dermatitis. Nothing has happened to me. I haven't been crying. It's just inflamed and horrible. I haven't been crying and rubbing my eyes or anything like this. Oh, what happened to your eyes? You just get like that sometimes. I think I get allergic reaction to soaps, especially if they're not soft soaps. Like I like a Dove Rose because it's very soft. But when the weather gets cold and I put the heating on because I have a radiator, and the air dries and my skin dries and I start getting these itchy kind of patches. So it's just like a skin reaction, to be honest. So blessing is first. What's coming new for me? Okay, so blessing is first and then is Christina and then is Monique. Okay, that's the order so far because you were like 3-4 people here. Okay, so what's coming up for blessings? Blessings. What's coming up for you, girl? What's coming up for you, girl? Let me put my ads on so I can make some monies. They're not that much money, but anyway. At least I'm getting somewhere. What's coming new? What's the new thing that's coming up for blessing? Let's ask my angels. I don't know why, but I pick up something to do with work for you. It's like I think you're a Capricorn or somebody who is very stubborn when it comes to work. Somebody who's trying to get somewhere. I think you dig in your heels and you are determined in a way. I pick up very determined energy about you getting something. I feel it's something either you're studying or something to do with education, but you're trying to progress. You're progressing and you want to I'm getting there is something you really want. It could be like a position or a job or something that you have in your mind, and that's what I want, and you dig in your heels and you're going to get that no matter what. Your actual name is Poonam. I think I've spoken to you. Are you Capricorn? I'm getting stubbornness, and like you want it and you will get it. And if somebody tries to tell you no, you will not get it, you dismiss these people completely. You could even cut them off of your life. And also, I'm getting. Hold on, let me just. One moment. I'm here. I'm getting that this week you will step up one step up, like one level up, but it is going to be like a small victory, a small success, but for you will mean a lot because only you know how much you struggle to do this, to get there, because nobody else has done it apart of the people that you're working with. Nobody else has walked this path. They will not be they will not know. You Gemini, well, Gemini's so smart, and you know they're not so stubborn, to be honest, but when they want something they get it, but just in different ways. So what I'm getting is like one step upwards, one step ahead, but only you know how much of a success that is for you. Uh, because it takes you to the next level. Like for you is a big achievement, for you is a big thing. I feel it's something academic. I don't know why. I don't think it's like physical work. I think you're studying something and you could either pass an important exam that you have been studying a lot and a lot, and it could have something to do with either with sciences. It's something very precise like chemistry or biology or IT, like when you have to have a lot of knowledge in your head about the little things. See, this is something I cannot do. I cannot just pile up facts in my head. My head doesn't work like that. I have a creative thinking. But with you is something that more you know, more information you have, better for you. You know that's kind of thing I'm getting. And I'm getting you'll be going somewhere. Like I like a building, and it's either academic building or a hospital or something like square like that. It's not a house, it's not a church. It's more to do with either research or study or some kind of a, I don't know what to call it. Like it's a public building, but it's made like squarey like this. It looks like a hospital or some kind of study place. It has very big windows, and there are a lot of people that are coming and going, so it's not a calm place. But I feel you really want to be there for good, like to work there. Something like a laboratory or research or something you like working in that place, in that building with these people. And I don't know why, but I feel something clinical, something scientific, something very clean and light, like a lot of lights, and it's very clean. School. No, it's not a library. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I can find you a picture. Well, you know how hospitals are built? They have this like very plain architecture. Like it's just like a flat roof, straight walls, big windows. It's all the same. It's not like a beautiful building for fun or for anything like this. You know how they build theaters, for example, is all very architectural, and this has very clinical and straight kind of architecture. It's more to do with either university or school or research place or hospital or something that people go there to do something important, and then at the end of the day they go home. Um, but I feel you really want this. It's like clinics, yeah, like a clinic. Um, and this is like your kind of your place to be, and that's what you've been working on so much. All these exams, all these studies, all this information, all these little nitty gritty details that you could be writing, memorizing, thinking, academically learning this has been for you to get into that place. It's the place itself that you want to either work or be, something like that. So I'm guessing this week you have like one step towards that place. You're not there just yet. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't remember all of your names and all of your stories. But I'm guessing this is your desire, your ambition. Um, I'm getting at the point you felt you will never get that. You will never be there. Um, maybe you felt really bad about it. Maybe you failed something. Maybe you failed some exams. Or maybe you had other people that were going before you. Like it was something like, I need to get certain points on the exams or certain grade on the exams to be able to get there. But other people's got better results, and you were like, oh, they will get into this and I won't. It was some kind of disappointment I'm getting for you. I did just get a emergency substitute teaching position job. Yeah, I'm guessing that it wasn't an easy ride for you. It was like it was a lot of stress, a lot of hassle, a lot of like late night studying, a lot of competition, a lot of stress that you had in your mind, but you wanted to get there. And that's what I'm saying. It was really stubborn energy. Like you will get it no matter what. Even if I have to try again, just say if it was a university or something and you failed the first time, then the second year you went again and you thinking, oh, this year I have to get in that place. But you'll get there. You get in there, okay? That's why I'm getting for you. You one step closer. Oh, blessings is saying you were saying right. What is it? What is it? What you're trying to get? That's why I'm guessing. I just kind of just get whatever comes up from my head. Where are you trying to get into? Is it university or hospital or something else to do with like public services? What is it? Just tell me, just for my own curiosity, what are you trying to do? Still trying to get a job? What kind of job are you trying to get? Is this something medical? Any good job? Yeah, I think your dream is to work in this like clean environment, a light environment, not something messy or noisy or like horrible. Like you're a very clinical person. Oh, so Blessing is saying IT or healthcare. Yes, IT or healthcare. Because do you know, I saw these windows, the really wide windows, like big wide windows with lights. This like these tube lights, and it's really light and clean inside. So something like straightforward and clinical and like either hospital or laboratory when they do like tests and stuff, or something like IT, but you don't have a mess in there. And I think you really like that. That's like if you get a job into one of those places, for you, this is a success. So IT or healthcare. So I'm getting it right then, yeah. Oh, see, I don't know how this happens, but I just get it. Okay. Well, I would say, so are you going for interviews? Because this exam things could be interviews that you're going to. I would say, do you know what? Because my feeling was to do with research and the little details and the little kind of informations before you apply for a job, search the company. Search the company online and see what they are about, and then you tailor yourself to fit into their establishment. Yeah, like you fit yourself into their structure, their expectation, their ethos, whatever they are about, and you tailor your CV as well. Like just say if they want um a person who has this and this and this and that as qualifications, as experience, and you tailor your CV exactly about this. So when they look at the CV, they'll say, "Oh, she's the right person for this." That's why I'm getting. Don't give them one CV for all, or don't just be yourself. So this is not about you being creative. It's not about you being unique. It's about you fitting in with them, so they take you. Yeah, look, Shirley saying, yes, I do want to go back to school and take classes to pass the test. I think you have to go back to school for 1 year. Well, it depends what you're trying to do. She might already have all the qualifications. Like I have loads of qualifications, but I don't think I just decided to do my own thing, to be honest. I have computer qualifications, I have language qualifications, I have degree, I have language, I have maths, I have whatever they need, I have it. But I don't want to because I have to comply. Like I don't want to do what somebody else wants me to do. I want to do what I want to do. I want to be a weirdo. Okay, you have your bachelor's degree. Yeah. Do I try for any business? Well, it doesn't matter. It just as far as they take you. Because I feel you don't want to do it on your own. You just want to be part of something. Like, like not your own business, because that's a lot. And to do business, you need to be intuitive and independent and unique, not uniform, not complacent. You just need to do things your own way. But I feel with you just want to be going into this building, into this, like you want to work in one of those windows, like inside these rooms. They're very nice. Which field is good for me? Well, I picked up something clinical for you. It could be anything. Like what degree do you have? It doesn't always have to be medical. It could be like research in vaccines. There's so many different medical things that people can do. You could be bioengineering, you could be making prosthetics, you could be doing the tests, you could be doing so many. All these medical fields are quite a lot. It could be dentistry, it could be opticians, it could be, where people have the scans, like the chest scans, or I don't know what's called, when they're not being treated for illnesses, not like a hospital, but it's like when they go to get their chest scanned or their bones or these machines. I don't know what they call, like I when they scan their brains. What is it, that machine called that they put them into a machine? I worked before in healthcare projects. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up for you. There's something to do with health. Okay, something with healthcare. So if you maybe I don't know what your qualifications you have. Oh, CT scan. Yeah, CT scans, CAT scans. Yep, that kind of things I'm getting. Yep, that kind of things I'm getting. That it's like a clinical, clean environment. Not on the market somewhere, people shouting. Not like, not in a pretty, beautiful building with carpets and paintings. It's a clinical place. So I think it will be healthcare. So you need to see what qualifications you have already. If you need something else, go and do it. Go back to college or school or get some, some more paperwork basically on your CV and try again. But I'm getting you will get there. And this week, because you said what news coming up for me, I think something's gonna come up. So either you're going back to school, either you're going back to like academic environment, or you could be finding a job that is into the healthcare and medical stuff. What is this? Hello, are you doing yes or no? Oh, my eyes are really weird. I can't read this. Are you doing yes or no or something else? I'm just doing channeled messages here. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's move on to somebody else. But Blessing, you are not giving up on this. Either go and study, or you will get some job. What does these people call when they look under the microscopes? Like if somebody has like a blood test. Because I had a friend before, and her mom was doing that when I was younger. Like like people take, like, the nurses take the blood test or urine test, and they put them in a little kind of glass jars, and they send it to her, and she looks for like illnesses or diseases. And also I knew one building where I lived, and it was all to do with research for like epidemics, pandemics, viruses. I don't know what this place is called, when they just research on any infectious diseases. And they also work with like hygiene, to do with like the water, like, in people's water, when they drink the water, it has to be clean from any microbes and stuff. It was that kind of place, and she was looking under the microscope, and she was just saying what's going on in person's blood and inside. Yeah, I think it's called microbiology. Yeah, microbiology. I think all these things are very interesting, but to me it's a bit boring. So let's do Christina. Oof, my eyes are not so good today. So I will do, yeah, laboratory tests. Yeah, but they do all sorts of laboratory tests, not just medical. Like where I lived, there was a sea, and they were actually testing the sea, whether the sea had uh like the microbiological structure of the water, whatever the water had, or the drinking water, or like anything else to do with public health, whether the water's safe enough to drink, that kind of thing I'm getting, like public health. Okay, so no, it's okay. Don't write it. So I'm gonna move on to the next person, because we just talked about this a bit too long. So, do you think the reason why Lee is not talking to me because he is irritating me or not? Okay, give me a second. So I'm gonna do Christina. If anybody's new to my to my channel, you can like and subscribe, and you can click on the notification bell, and that will let you know next time when I show up here to do readings. Hold on, I was gonna check something. I was gonna check if my channel is growing up. So for this guy, Lee, I feel he feels rejected by you or ignored by you, Or it's more the other way around that you don't want to talk to him. Like you did not find the time of the day to talk to him. I think you need to reach out to him and you need to say something fun. I'm getting that he um he wants to see you. He wants to spend some happy times together. And like either going out for drinks or going doing something fun. It's nothing serious, but it's just about enjoying yourselves out somewhere, not indoors, out. There could be something fun going on in town. Like there could be like a music concert. It could be um oh, what's my face? I just saw myself on the camera. I look like a poo. I'll hold it like this. Is a better angle. Um so what is saying? I'm just reading the comments on the laptop because they're bigger there. I have a lot to say, something. You have a lot to say to him, but he's not talking to me. I think he feels, I won't say hurt, but more disappointed that you don't want to see him or you're not happy to see him. You don't feel excited, like, yee, let's go, yee, like you, you don't give him that happy kind of energy. I'm guessing that this is not gonna last a long time. I would say 4 days. By the end of this week, you'll be talking to him and you will be warming up that happy relationship. This could be early days, like you could have met recently and you don't know each other, but he wants to date you, to see you, to hang out with you for a while. And I'm getting that he wants to meet you. He wants to see you like face to face. He doesn't want just to talk and to chat. Um, I'm getting he has nothing negative against you, like nothing toxic. He probably feels either you don't want to talk to him because you don't find him interesting, or you have other things to do. Like something's taking your attention away from him. I think this was just on hold for a while. I think he's still there. He's still there and he's waiting for you to message him. I feel this guy, I don't know why, but I feel he's older than you or more mature, at least 5 to 6 years. I don't know. He's not a young guy who goes here and here and here and here. Like he's not bouncing about. He's very settled guy, mature guy. Not too much older than you, but in a way he's patient. He's stable. He's grounded. He doesn't rush into things. He's like, oh well, whatever she message. Whenever she messages me, then she messages me. If she doesn't message me, then fine. It's not a drama. It's not a big drama that you haven't messaged. He's not online for a long time, but if I call him in his Instagram, it will ring. Well, do you know what? If you like him, okay, if you're not trying to avoid him deliberately because you don't like him, just send him a message and say, I'm free this weekend. I'm free on Saturday. Do you want to meet up? I'm, ready to meet, available to meet, willing to meet. I think that's what he wants to hear. He just wants to see you because you've been talking for a long time. And just say, I haven't been ignoring you, just been a lot's been going on here, and I haven't had the chance to sit down and talk to you. But I think this kind of stage of talking, texting on Instagram was just the first thing. So the next thing now is for you to meet. Oh, he's ignoring me. I don't know why. Well, just say that you want to meet up. Just for a simple drink, nothing big. Oh, like, how about we go for drinks in this pub there? It's going to be some music playing or whatever. Something social I'm getting for you. I don't think he's ignoring you deliberately, but he feels like because you're busy with other things right now, he feels a bit like He doesn't want to impose himself onto you. Like, he doesn't want to be the pain in the ass person that is always there. But he will not block me in his account. I don't know why. I think it will not end of our communication. No, I don't think it will end the communication. It will just take it forward to the next thing. So, like, for example, you messaging him, how was your day? How was your work? How is the weather? And then this goes on for like few weeks, and he's like, she just wants somebody to chat. But if you say I'm free to meet this weekend, and he'll get more excited. That's why I'm getting a bit some movements happening. I don't think he's ignoring you. I don't think he wants to block you. I don't think like I don't think he has any grudges against you. In fact, he's patiently waiting for you to say something. I think he likes you a lot as well. He likes you a lot, so in a way you can get away with it. Pretty girls can get away with loads of things because people just forgive them. That's the energy that I'm getting. That because you're also kind, you haven't done anything mean to him. You're just being busy. And if you just say I'm free now on the weekends, or oh, I want to go and see this, he'll be into it. He will be like, oh, let's do this. Also, I'm getting you will be messaging. If you did you message him last time and he didn't see it or something? Because I'm getting he'll be replying and he'll be messaging, but in a way, not just about talking and chatting and everyday routine things. Like show him some action that something's actually happening. He will wait for the right time, yeah, but don't leave it too long though. Don't leave it forever because he might think that you're just messing him about or you just don't want to meet him. Like that's what I do. I do it totally intentionally. Okay. So I start talking with someone, yeah. And I talked with them for a while just to see what kind of person that is. And if I don't like him, I might check him online. I might check his like Instagram or Facebook and see any photos. If I don't like it, not because he's a bad person, but because I just don't like it. And then I disappear. I just stop talking to him for a while. And then he starts asking like, "Are you there? What happened? Are you there?" Like he's trying to start off a conversation again. And I just say that I've been busy. And then I'm just busy. I'm busy for like 6 weeks and I never go back. That's what I do. When I want to get rid of them, I just disappear. So make sure you don't make it look like this, that you're just trying to get rid of him the soft way. I don't block people. I don't tell them I'm not interested. I think you sense his attitude. That's why you explained to me. But no, because if he's really interested in you and he really wants to talk to you and see you, he'll be persistent and he will be coming up with different things as well, because that's how guys are. Like if they see the one thing is not working, that you're not like interested, then he'll think of something else that would interest you. And if that doesn't interest you, then he'll think of something else, and it's just like that until he gets what he wants, until he gets your attention or until he gets you. I don't think he's ignoring you because he's trying to get rid of you like I do. Because I usually get rid of people that I just don't see myself doing anything with. I don't see myself going out with them. I don't see myself having anything serious with them. I don't see myself in some more private kind of situations. Like if I don't like him for anything, then I just disappear because I'm done. Do you think he is busy? I think he's busy, but if you give him attention, if you give him like, let's go and meet, give him some interest and attention towards him, then he'll come back. Okay? Because I think for him is the opposite, that you're not interested in him, you don't like him that much. Okay? Just say something like, hey, what's his name again? Lee or something? Just say, hi Lee, how you doing? Are you free this weekend? We can meet up if you're free. If you have anything, if you don't have anything going on at the weekend, we can meet up. I will do my efforts to communicate, but he did not reply. Yeah, Lee, I think he will reply. I feel you need to give in to him a little bit more. Like a bit more time, a little bit more efforts, and a little bit more attention. Not just trying to come and go in here and there. Like, and not saying that you're busy or you're doing other things. I think he likes you a lot, and that's the important thing though, because when guys like a woman, like one woman, they just go back to it in a way, because he's still hoping. They always hope. All the single guys are hoping and hoping. Hope lasts. Hope dies last. Hope lasts for longer with them. Even if you let them down, if they like you, they're still hoping. And they trying different things. I remember this guy, he was like, oh, would you like to do this? I'm like, not really. Do you like to do this? I'm like, not really. Like, I'm not impressed. I'm not excited. I don't feel this is something good. And he keeps on trying different ideas. He tried about 5, 6 ideas. And then he decided that this is not going to happen. And he just fucked off. I don't mean to be horrible, but like, if I don't want it, I don't want it. I'm getting the guy likes you, and you're giving him the hopes. You're rekindling the hopes. You're making him hopeful that something will happen. But only if you like him. If you don't like him, don't play with him, with his emotions or with his hopes. Don't make him excited then for something when nothing's gonna happen, when you know that you're not gonna do that. That's what I'm getting. Don't play with his heart. Don't give him false hopes just for ego reasons, just to mess about with his head. Yeah. Yes, exactly. If you see yourself, like if you seen yourself with him either dating or being seen in public, or having a relationship with him, or if you find him attractive, then yes. But if you feel for yourself that you will not have anything to do with him because he's not your kind of guy, then don't play with him in a way. Well, this guy, do you know what I do? I just first check them out, see what they look like. I check to see whether they are clean, if they have nice clothes, if they're like well put together, like shaven, like taking care of themselves, like not like Prince Charming, but I just want to see whether he's, you know, how can I say, proud of his appearances at least. Like if he has clean clothes, if he has clean face, if he's some scruffy idiot, I don't like him because I don't want to be seen in public with a scruffy. That's my first thing. And second thing is if he's annoying, if he's selfish, if he's all about himself, because you have guys, especially single guys, if they single, they want female attention because they lack in female attention. And if he's like irritating, needy, egoistical, and all about him, then I'm like, okay, I don't need that because I'm also single. So what about somebody giving me attention for once? If it's just one-sided thing, then I won't deal with anything. Then I want to see what kind of good time suggestions that he has. Like one, oh, do you know what? One was dressed in like, oh, do you know what he was dressed like? He had Wellington boots. He had some trousers that were tucked in into the Wellington boots, and he had like a hunter's kind of coat, like green, and he had like a stupid hat on. And he showed me that pictures, and he said that he really would like to go and walk the dogs in the woods and in the fields with somebody. And I'm like, yeah, good luck, cheer. I'm not walking your dogs in the mud with your willies. Get lost. Like that idea of having a good time doesn't match my expectations. So sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. You're a mate from that point on. Um, I know if you know these people that walk the dogs in the fields. He looked like a farmer or something, and he thinks I'm gonna go in the woods like in the mud with him with his stupid dogs. Yeah, right. Forget about it. It wasn't like big woods. It was just like, you know, in nature and everything, but I don't fancy that kind of date. I fancy bougie dates. I can be pretty. So I can wear something nice. I can be cute, that kind of thing I want. I don't want mud and mosquitoes and some dogs and shit. Okay. So for Christian, I'm getting engage him in something. Say that you're free, you're willing to meet if you like him. I don't think he's ignoring you at all. He could be busy, but I'm thinking that he waits on you to show a little bit more interest. No, even if I know him for a very long time, I do not want to hang out with a man who is wearing Wellington boots. This is not classy. This is not pretty. This is not sexy. Wellington boots. I think he should find himself some grandma in a knitted cardigan. Yeah, like hunters, yeah. Yeah, and his coat was like one of these waterproof hunter's coat, and it was green. And I was like, he should find himself some like middle-aged woman with a fringe and with like a short hair, like flat short hair, with big geeky glasses and like knitted cardigan and Wellington boots, and both of them can go and walk the dogs. Well, not in Britain. In Britain, people like to walk their dogs in nature. I suppose it's a very relaxing activity, but I don't have a dog. Mm. Now I'll show you what he looked like, okay? Hold on, let me just try to find an image. Hunter coat, men's, and Wellingtons. Do you know what's Wellington boots? Oh yes, there you go. This is what he was wearing. Okay, he was dressed like this, basically. Okay, I'll show you now. So he had one of those coats, and he had boots like this, and he's asking me if I'll go on a date with him like that. I'm like, fuck off. Well, I didn't say fuck off, but I said no way. Oh, like this. He looked dressed like that. Why would I want to date someone dressed like that? Look, mud. like this. He was dressed like that. This is not dating outfit. This is granddad outfit. I don't want to date a granddad. I'm sorry. So I left him hanging, basically. Well, he should have dressed up for the occasion then. he should have made more effort to make himself look more attractive to me. Yeah. Why should I be doing that? Okay, let's do somebody else. Hold on. Yeah. I don't blame you. He needs to lunch and dinner first. Yeah. Exactly. Like, do something nice for me for once. Okay, let's do somebody else. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see what else we can do here. Let's say we did 2 so far. I don't know how long I've been here for. Oh yeah, if anybody's new to my channel, you can like and you can subscribe, and you can, if you want, you can watch my other videos for the zodiac signs, and you can click on the notification bell, and it lets you know when I post something or I come live or something, when I have some activity here. Okay, let's see who else. Oh, my friend Evo's here. Another wonderful day, wonderful day, wonderful life. Everything is wonderful. I just woken up. I had 1 coffee. And I just came here to do some messages for you guys. No, I'm fine. I don't have a problem. Let's see who's now. So we did blessings. Oh, we did Christina. Let's do Monique. Monique, are you still here watching? Monique. Okay, what is your question? Something about your mom's friend? Oh, let's have a look. What is your question? What was your question about your mom's friend? How did my mom's friend, Miss Alice, feel about you? Okay, what have you done? How did she feel about me? Okay, how is she feeling about you? What have you done? I think you were a little bit too... Okay. How can I say? Too upfront, too direct, maybe crossed a little boundary, but you were not rude or disrespectful. No, I feel that's something like you were just too much a little bit, like, or doing things too quick, or just rushing into something. Um, like calm down or slow down, that kind of thing I'm picking up. Like it's too much, and you could be in a way crossing some boundary, but only a little bit. Like time management or the pace of life is different, and you could have been too fast, too energetic, or too confident, or too much like in her face, or maybe you said something not arrogant, but you should have been more considerate, okay? Like considering her situation, her way of life, her personality, her pace. Um, okay. And it was you did not consider her, like you just jumped in, like jumped forward too much. Or you tried to bring a man into her place. She lied to my sister and told her that I tried to bring a man. Maybe it's like too much, like enough, that kind of thing I'm picking up. But you didn't, it's just different lifestyles, different energies. You're younger, you have a lot more kind of life to live, and she's more settled. I don't think it was audacity, I don't think it was disrespect, it was just a clash of lifestyles. It wasn't nothing intentional. I'm getting that you were close and she liked you at the beginning, but then she didn't. I think you were a little bit cheeky or maybe audacious, but not because you intended it that way. It's simply because you thought this was acceptable, like this was fine, but for her it wasn't fine. That's why I'm getting that you never intended to be cheeky or like crossing your boundaries or overstepping your welcome, overstaying your welcome. It's something like that that she took it. Oh, this girl's just getting more and more, you know. That's what I'm getting. And she used to like you, but now she doesn't, because she feels in a way that she needed to establish some boundary there. Yeah, like boundary. I don't think there's hard feelings. I don't think she dislikes you, but she will not allow you to step into her space even more than what she allows. It's more to do with boundaries and respect, like respect my space, respect me as a person. Like I allowed you to stay here, allowed you to be part of my life for a while, so you respect that. And like don't take the piss, basically. Don't just be in my face just because I let you once. She would buy me things and then she told me that I needed to pay her back for it. I think she felt disrespected. I think she felt taken advantage of, or like you were just expecting to take or just to be given, and you didn't do anything back. You did not give anything back to her. I'm not saying that you did that, but that's how she felt, that like you're taking the piss a bit. Like when my daughter was little and she used to go to people's houses for sleepovers or for like 2-3 days for the weekend, and I always tell her like pick up after yourself, don't make a mess in the room. Like if you have uh, cans of drinks, like soft drinks, don't chuck them on the floor, crisp wrappers. If you go in a kitchen, ask if you can help. You know, if you're given breakfast or if you're given dinner, um ask, like take your plate in the kitchen, ask if you could help, you know, just out of politeness and courtesy. Just offer something to the people that allowed you to stay in the house. Don't just like lay on a sofa and make a mess and be rude. It's just common courtesy. And then I sent her uh abroad to see my mom. My mom has a house there, And I said, always, like, if you're given dinner, you pick up your plate, you go in the kitchen and you're gonna wash your plate. And you're gonna keep your bedroom clean, you know, because she was staying there for a couple of weeks. Because don't think I'll pick, like, people have to pick up after you your clothes on the floor. And you know what teenagers are not like? They just make a mess everywhere. It's like a pigsty in her bedroom. But I said, if you go to somebody else's house, you show them the courtesy that you just do something nice, or you at least you offer to do something nice. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just be respectful to her household. Always cleaned up after myself. That kind of thing, that she doesn't feel disrespected. It's more to do with respect to the person who is hosting you, the person who is welcomed you in their house, the person who is sharing their living space with you. It's just basic human courtesy, more of it. More to do with manners rather than this. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But this woman, see, it doesn't have to be that you have done something. It could be how she feels, and very often, young girl, very often, like, young girls live a different lifestyle. You could have all your makeups all over the place because you need your makeups out there. And this woman is older than you, and she's like, "You're making a mess. What is all this here?" Like, for example, you've taken all your clothes out of your wardrobe and you put them on the bed so you can decide which one you're going to wear. She thinks this is like a mess. You know, the thinking is different. Yeah, she probably felt disrespected, but there doesn't have to be a real reason for it. I think so about the buying new things, okay? I think she thought that was nice of her to buy you something, and you were supposed to say, "Oh, thank you so much. You're so nice buying me things." But you didn't ask her. Like, do you know, a long time ago, very long time ago, um, when I was pregnant, and there was this old woman, a friend, some friend, that it wasn't my friend, to be honest, because I barely know her. She decided to take me under her wing. I did not ask to be taken under anybody's wing. Okay? Also, I had a husband. If I wanted to buy something, I'll go to him and I'll say, "I want to go shopping. I need this amount of money. I want to buy this and I want to buy that." If he'll give it to me, okay? He'll never say no. I mean, like, if he has the money, he will give it to me so I can go shopping. I was never asking for people to buy me things. I'm not a charity case. Do you know what I mean? And this woman is like, "Oh, I want to take you out shopping in town." And I think this was like a friendship building, like a bond building thing. So this woman takes me to town and she spends her money on me. And I was supposed to say, "Oh, thank you so much, miss. Like, poor little me. I'll be so grateful that you bought me a few bits for the baby." I have never asked it. If I want to buy things for the baby, I will buy myself. If I can't afford it, I will not buy it. I am not a beggar. I'm not a charity case. And she just treated me like I have to be grateful to her that it was her idea to take me out shopping. And I thought that we were becoming friends, and that was the whole thing. So we went for coffee, we went for lunch, and she's like, "Would you like, dear, like, do you want a sandwich or do you want something to eat?" And I said, "No, I don't usually eat during the day. Like, I'm not hungry during the day." And she's like, "But well, I offered you and you don't want it." I'm like, "Well, I don't want to. If I'm hungry, I'll get something to eat." Do you know what I'm saying? It's like because she's buying you things, she's expecting you to be um grateful for her, for this, like, to be. It's just old people, okay? It's just old people. She doesn't mean to disrespect you in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Same thing. And then she bought me this, like she decided to take me under her wing basically, so I had to do what she wants me to do. I'm like, no, because I'm an adult. Also, I'm not a homeless person to be grateful for the charity. Like she's giving me charity basically. That I did not ask for charity. And then when the baby was born, she's like, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see the baby. I'm like, did I ask you to come and see me? Did I say that I want a visit into my home by you? So she comes to see me, and she brings me nice gifts from Mark. You know that place, you probably don't know it, but it's called Marks and Spencers, and it has quality, expensive stuff. Things that I cannot afford, you know. In her eyes, I cannot afford expensive things. But I don't want this shit. So she comes and she bought baby gifts. She bought me chocolates, and she bought this silver bracelet for the baby. And the baby was newborn, and I'm thinking, why does a baby need a silver bracelet? It's a newborn. It's like, and then she got upset because I did not wear I didn't put the bracelet on a baby. Yeah, but it's my baby. What if she says, oh, let's go and pierce her ears and have earrings? Why didn't you do that? What is she talking about? And then she got offended and felt disrespected that I did not acknowledge her gift and I did not put the bracelet on a baby. Like they want you to appreciate them and to respect them and to have gratitude for the gifts that they've given you, the gifts that you never asked for. Uh, and then if you don't do that, she thinks, oh, the audacity not to respect me and not to have gratitude. But I don't want silver bracelets. I still have the bracelet. It's in the box as memory. I haven't done any, like I haven't get rid of it because it's silver, so I just kept it. But I've never put it on a baby. Because I don't think a newborn baby needs a silver bracelet. And she said that this was something to do with like tradition and good luck, or something that people usually put on babies for whatever reason. But I've never heard of it. It's not my tradition. It's not what I do. You know, like in India, when a baby's born and they put like a little dot here on a baby, or they do baby's eyes like with eyeliner. This is their own tradition. Like, why do I have to do my baby in your tradition? Like, if you want to put whatever you want to put on your baby, then go and have a baby yourself and put whatever you want on it. Okay? Also, I don't want expensive gifts. Just because somebody bought me something expensive, it doesn't mean I'm gonna worship them now and I'm gonna be like, you know, this Oliver, what is it called? Or was it Oliver Twist or something? Oh, thank you so much, Your Majesty, that you bought me something from Marks and Spencers. I'm not like that. Well, I pick up is that kind of situation with this woman. It's just because she had you in your house, so she let you stay in her house. She bought you things. She kind of took you under her wing to take care of, but a little bit overstepping stuff that you did not ask. And I remember I asked my husband, I said, what do you think about this, about the gifts and about the bracelet and everything? He just thought about it. He didn't say anything, to be honest. But he didn't like this because it was like intrusion. It was intrusion to us. And he said, like, well, if you don't like the bracelet, don't put it on, like don't wear it. So I didn't. And then later on she's like, oh, but where is the bracelet? And once I asked for my money back, she didn't want to give it back. Yeah, I think this woman is just. I think she's buying you these nice things, and she's giving you money, or she's having you in her house, and then she's trying to control your life. Like she's trying to be the one who is better than you. Yeah, and do you know but I feel like these people just kind of attach themselves to us. I've never wanted them as friends because they were old couple. They just felt like, I don't know what they felt like. They felt sorry for me that I didn't have a family around. But I didn't have a family, but I had a husband. So, and do you know when I was pregnant and when I started like having contractions and stuff. So I told him, I said the baby's coming, and he was a Sagittarius. I know what Sagittarius have big mouths. They just don't keep any secrets. They don't keep secrets, and the whole world had to know that Nina is having contractions. So he told he told all his friends, everybody had to know, the whole world had to know that I'm having contractions. And these two people knew that we're going to the hospital because he was excited basically. So he was sharing his big news with everybody. So we go into a taxi. Me and him got into a taxi. We went to the hospital. I went into this like suit and they started preparing me for, for the birth, what they do. Guess what? These two are showing up at the hospital. This woman and her husband are showing up at the hospital and they're like, "Oh, honey, we didn't we came for the birth because we didn't want to leave you alone." And I'm like, "Who the fuck invited you here? Who the fuck said I want you two strangers in the hospital with us? I don't want you, I don't need you," but I didn't say anything. Yeah, they showed up on the birth, and I'm still pissed off about this. I'm still pissed off about these people because I didn't want them there. Yeah, they were there. The same woman. Because I wasn't in the position to. I wasn't even thinking about them. They're not relatives. They're not friends. Like they're friends, but not my friends. They just showed up at the hospital basically, and I was at this. I was in this room with the nurses and everything, and the door was open, and the nurses asked me if I want somebody in the room, and I said only Kevin can come. Like I said, Kevin, and these two are poking their heads through the door. Like the door was open, they're like looking what's happening inside, and I'm like, I just look at him like I was gonna kill him. Like, did you bring these idiots here? Like, why are they here at all? She's not my mom. She's not my auntie. She's not a relative. Yes, why is she at the birth? Who the fuck is she? And I gave him the evil look that I have, like my evil look is like I'll kill you now. Yeah, that's my evil look. Like, what the hell did you do now? And he said, I've told people that you're giving birth and they wanted to come along. And I said, well, why did you allow it to happen? Why are these people here? And he didn't even think, the idiot. So anyway, I did tell the nurses. The nurses felt that, and I asked him to close the door. And I said only Kevin can stay. The other ones, no. Yeah, but the nurses were quite sensitive to it, and the nurses understood that these people are not my family because obviously I wasn't happy to see them, and that I didn't say you're coming in the room. Um, so the nurses really took care of me in that situation. To be honest, they just shut the door and just back off, stay in the corridors outside. And then I'm coming out of the whole thing, yeah. And guess what? Guess what? So I'm seeing I'm seeing Kevin holding the baby, looking very pleased and happy. And I see these two idiots next to him, and they're like, "Oh, the baby's born! Oh, the baby!" I said, "Fuck off! I never said I wanted to share this moment, this private, personal, family moment with these two people that I barely know. You're not nothing to me." But I think that was just him not saying no. He should have said no. He didn't set the boundary. He I know. Can you imagine that? You're having your first baby in life and you see these idiots that you don't even know there. It's not scary. It's just like piss me off, man. You really piss me off. So I think it's something like this. It's like setting clear boundaries, and sometimes people overstepping something because they feel too close. They feel close to you, but you don't feel close to them. Please, can you stop spamming? Okay. So I think this woman, I think you should kind of distance yourself or cut her off or just don't show her the level of gratitude and respect that she's expecting to get because you never asked for anything. No, they just stayed in a corridor. They stayed there until the baby was born so they can see the baby. Who who told you that I want you to see the baby? I don't want you. And then she came to my house after this. And I kind of iced them out a little bit. And she thought I was ungrateful. I was ungrateful, apparently. But I'm not a charity case, okay? I'd never ask for your gifts. I never ask for anything. Because if I need something, I'll get it. You don't talk to her anymore, and I blocked her. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't, I did similar thing, but I did it little by little because I started to find this a bit strange and a bit weird and a bit too much attention on me. And I never said I wanted a mom or a substitute of a mom. I never said that I wanted somebody to be taking care of me in such way because I was already taken care of, you know. Yes, and you moved out, and I already paid her for the month only for her to tell me a week before the new month that I had to leave. She was just, I think she saw herself as superior, like a landlady, like a benefactor, as somebody who is like giving you stuff and you give her gratitude. It's just a little bit of like a Karen behavior. You know, these Karens that they think themselves better than you. I think you did the right thing, to be honest. I would have done exactly the same. If she doesn't show two-way kind of respect and two-way appreciation, if she thinks herself more respectful and more controlling, then you don't need to maintain your connection with her, to be honest. I think you did the right thing. I don't think you disrespected her as such because if you're an adult and if she's an adult, you're both equal, okay? Also, you're not 14-year-old or 15-year-old. Like, you can take care of yourself if you need to. Like, she's not your patron or benefactor or somebody who is above you. Yes, that's what I think. Because she's just pissing you off because she's disrespecting you by expecting you to behave as you were below her just because she has done something nice to you. And even though if she's doing this intentionally, you did the right thing. Don't worry, Monique. You don't have to deal with Karens. She probably thought she was doing you a favor. She was doing you good, but then she expected something in return. Okay, let's do somebody else now. Yep. How old were you when this happened? Hey, have I told you that my daughter's expecting a baby? Do you want to see what I got yesterday? Super cute. This came yesterday. Mini baby bottle. Look, I bought this from eBay. And it came from China. Oh, let me just open it. I bought this tiny little baby bottle. Look how cute it is. It's very small. It's about that big. It's like the size of my hand. Oh, shut up. Evo, shut up. Evo saying, Nina, yippee, granny to be. Shut up. I'm not a granny. I'm a fabulous lady. Is you how cute that is? So I bought this for her. This is for newborn babies to drink the milkies. I'm trying to open it. Hold on. It's like a toy. Oh, there you go. I opened it. Look how tiny it is. Tiny little baby bottle. And my hand is about that big and that bottle is that big. I'm going to feed the baby with this bottle. And it has something cleaning inside. Yep. I'm buying presents for babies now. So you were 22 when I was living with her. Yeah, so you're a grown-up adult person. You don't have to put up with this shit because you can make your own choices. If you went to live with her as a lodger or somebody who is like, I don't know, not like as another adult, she should have respected your adult boundaries, that you have your own set ways, you have your own life. You know, a little orphan child from the street that has to be grateful to the benefactors. Like, okay, she was nice to you, she did you a favor, but she should have had this adult to adult respect. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I would have done the same, but you know, I would have done it with a bang. I would have been like, drama. I would have stormed out the room. I would have slammed the door. I would have been very dramatic. That's how I do things. I exit in style when somebody disrespects me. I don't leave quietly. Yes, exactly. How dare she, bitch, disrespect me? Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Yes, that's how I live, with a lot of drama. I make my statement on the way out that I'm not to be fucked about with. Okay, so who is next? Who was after this? Let's have a look. Oh, I'm waking up a bit more. Like when I drink water, I wake up. My brain starts to work more and more. So we did Monique. That works. I tried it today and that works. What did you try today? What did you do? Anybody else wants to have a reading? I was 23 then when this woman was patronizing me, basically. 23, I'm old enough to make my own choices. I don't need you, bitch. Um, um, Evo is saying, um, Evo, Evo is saying you need to get a t-shirt made, one per day. Day 1, F off. Day 2, F off again. Day 3, F off 2. Yes, of course. I have F off written on the top of my head. Like, you fuck with me, you F off. I'm not having that, bitch. And I don't need any silver bracelets, and I don't need any posh things from Marks and Spencer's. I think this is a really good idea. Do you think I should do it? Yeah, can't be asked right now, but it sounds good. So, who is new? Let's do somebody who's new. So, Melo says, what do I do to get back close with my person like we once were? What is your person's name? What is a person's name? No, you don't need to donate. I'm just going to do a couple of readings for new people. Couple of new people. What is his name? Thank you for the subscriptions. I also do tarot readings. I just decided to do channeled messages today because it's quicker and it's easier. And because I'm bored of shuffling cards. So you can check my other videos as well. And you can click on the notification bell. And yeah. Ken. What do I need to do to get back close with my person Ken like we once were? Okay. Let me just see what am I gonna do. Ken. Do you know what I'm getting about Ken? I get that this guy he drifted away from you because he had a lot of problems, a lot of grief, a lot of stress, and for some reason he did not have the time to give you enough of his time and his kind of attention, and you could have felt that he was ignoring you, or you were not a priority, or you were not important, or he was doing other things with other people that were more important. But I'm getting a lot of stress, a lot of grief, and a lot of like problems that he was having on his own, rather than him intentionally ignoring you. And I get he did not want this to happen. He has regrets. He did not want this to happen this way. I'm guessing this man had a lot of anguish, stress, pressure, especially emotionally. He always tried to do his best about everybody. He's a people's pleaser, and he realizes that he cannot please everyone at once. Oh, I'm getting he wants to see you again or talk to you again. But I'm getting that he feels that he messed things up. Like he should have been more attentive to you. He should have been more communicative to you. He shouldn't have left you to wait for too long. And it's not that he distanced himself away. Life took over. Did you stop talking? Did you stop talking because like you didn't get a response from him? Like you didn't get any kind of action or initiative, or like he wasn't putting himself into it? So this doesn't really answer your question. Do you talk now? Because I'm getting that he never wanted you to kind of walk away. Have you tried to talk to him? So what I'm getting is there will be a reconnection, and it will be your stability, your patience, you holding your ground strong until he gets to do whatever he needs to do. Like you didn't drift away and went to find somebody else. You didn't ignore him, you didn't reject him, you just got on with your life, especially when it has to do with work or your own stability that you were building on. And when the time comes when he has less stress or he has to deal with less anguish, or his mental emotional state are better and balanced and relaxed, and there are less people around him to demand things of him, then you will reconnect again, because you both will have more time for each other than what you could have had before. I think if you have lost touch, then reconnect with him in some way. Maybe send him a message or send him some invitation or send him some request, something to connect you again and see where you take it from there. But I'm getting you will connect again and you will see the blessing in disguise behind the situation, that things somehow happened in the best way possible, because both of you were dealing with very, very challenging circumstances in life. Like you struggled, both of you had your own struggles that you felt you had to deal with individually and separately before you can have something happy or something that is stress free. I'm getting this man really respects and admires your stability. I think you could be earth sign, or you could be somebody who's really hands on whatever they do. Like you don't play games, you don't like beat about the bush. when you have a challenge or difficulty, you get on with it, and you get on with it until the point when it's all done. And he really likes this. It gives him a lot of sense of stability, loyalty, trust. That he feels you're a stable woman he can trust. That's what I'm getting. I think this guy, he could have drifted away from you, but it was because life, not because he wanted it. Okay? I would say message him. Message him and communicate with him and say something nice. Say, hey, where have you been all this time? Like, because I am picking up, you'll be making friends. I don't know why, but I'm getting a friendship. More like friends than something else. Are you still there? I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm hungry now. I might come back later, but I'm going to post some videos now. Okay, yep, you can ask. I love you. Be safe. My eyes are getting itchy again. It's so horrible. It's really horrible to have this. My eyes are puffed up. This one's worse than that one. I got this. This is Epiderm cream. It's for dry skin and dermatitis and eczema. Oh. Okay. What's Gregory next action or vibes for me? Gregory. 1 second. 1 moment. Do you know, I'm picking up excitement. And he finally gets what he really wants in his lifetime. Like, it could be one specific thing. You could be giving him something he always have wanted, even though he never told anyone. You could be the person or the type of person that he wanted to meet, and I'm picking up excitement, but this time it's contained excitement. It's not a wild, crazy excitement. Is you will feel that he's excited, but he will keep himself to himself about his excitement because he doesn't want to be too much, and he doesn't want to how can I say, lose the chance. If he comes in too intense, too hot, he might create the wrong impression. He will be now doing it more maturely, more settled, even smarter. He will be playing his cards right this time. He will not be going head first into it. I'm getting you and him had some argument or a breakup. Something happened. It could have been very hurtful breakup. And I think he was really hurt about it. And he had a lot of time to think about this. I'm guessing that he wants you to give him a new chance to get to know you better. Um, he's like eager and keen and excited and optimistic, but in a very contained way about starting off something new because he knows better now, like he's wiser. He knows that this is something for a lifetime. It was like a blessing. It's like luck or like he finally got blessed by destiny to meet somebody who is matching all that he needs, all that he wants, or he ever wanted. And now he just wants to do it the right way. I'm guessing there will be a fresh start between both of you. I'm getting you need to talk about this breakup situation that was really hurtful, and what exactly caused the hurt. I don't think it was him. I don't think it was you. I think both of you treated each other politely. Both of you treated each other with respect to start with, but I think something happened, and it that it caused hurt. Oh yeah, it's I do get a brand new beginning. But this guy, okay, it doesn't have to be you, but I think he'll be like wiser and more mature and more stable and more like let's take it forward the right way rather than being silly and being immature and just fucking up at the end. That kind of thing I'm picking up. So we're brand new to each other, but we did have a mild disagreement. But he approached me. He will approach you again. He is looking forward for this like new beginning to take place, but this time he feels that this is it. Like this is the right thing, and this will go forward the right way in a kind of balanced way, not in a crazy way. Also, I'm getting that he will be the one who initiates things. He initiates things, so you don't have to be the one who starts off a conversation or you offer things or you propose things. He will have more active role towards you, and I'm getting especially communication will be important because he could be texting you very often. He could be texting you in the morning. He could be texting you with suggestions like what you can do, what you can like experience, something that he takes this open initiative towards taking this forward and taking it to something else. Okay, like the action, the movement, the initiative will come from him because also he feels now he's more in control and he knows what he wants. Like he's in control in his mind about how he's going to do it, what he's going to say, what he's going to do. um we see each other at the gym. Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of like active energy. You could go somewhere, you could make some like um you could make some plans to meet up. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have something to eat and then I'm going to post some videos. I'm gonna post Gemini and Cancer, and maybe I'll come back live later on. Okay. You're welcome, but also I think he finds you attractive and he doesn't want to lose the catch in a way like, oh, it's it's my kind of turn, like that's what he's feeling. Like it's my turn to go ahead and do something. It's my turn to take action. And I think he'll be asking you stuff or he'll be talking to you, or you could be exchanging phone numbers and you could be messaging. Like his action will start with communication rather than real physical action. Okay. I'm gonna go now, but I'll probably be back later. Okay. Bye bye. See you later, guys.